Welcome to Sharon Lindsay Yoga and Wellbeing. Today's class focuses on opening up the chest, which can often become tight as we sit for much of our day hunched over a computer or the steering wheel of a car, or just sitting in a relaxed way with our shoulders rounding forward and a slumped posture. So our chest muscles can become shortened, which leads to the upper back rounding and the upper back becoming tight and painful, the shoulders becoming tight and painful. So in today's class, we're going to open up the chest, try to lengthen these muscles, which will help to reduce tension in the upper back and in the shoulders. We also, in the chest area, that's where we feel a lot of emotions, many good emotions like happiness and joy, but also some heavy emotions like grief and sadness, and we can feel that as physical pain in the chest. And to protect us, subconsciously, our body will round forward to protect the heart when we're feeling these heavy emotions. So sometimes we subconsciously carry these heavy emotions around with us, and our posture becomes rounded forward for emotional reasons as well. So today's practice will help with the physical releasing of tension from poor posture, but it will also help to, if we're carrying these heavy negative emotions around with us, you may feel lighter emotionally at the end of the class. So just notice how you feel and enjoy the practice. We need today, ideally today we don't need to have it, but if you have a rolled up blanket or towel or a cushion or pillow, that will be really helpful. So I'm going to place this rolled up blanket long ways on the mat, and I'm going to place my spine on the blanket and just lower myself down, finding a comfortable position with the chest opening up because of this prop that I've added behind my back. As I say, if you don't have anything to hand, don't worry, just come to lying down and relax. Relax your legs, relax your tummy, your spine, relax your shoulders and arms, relax your neck and your face. And taking a deep breath in through your nose, feel your belly expand and your ribcage expand. And as you exhale, open your mouth and sigh and relax the body even deeper. Breathe in through the nose, expanding the body. Breathe out through the mouth, relaxing the body. One more time. In through the nose and expanding, and out through the mouth, relaxing. Now just breathing in and out through the nose, expanding on the inhale, softening on the exhale. Feel the the shoulders fall towards the earth as the chest begins to softly let go and widen. Your breath becomes slower and your body becomes more relaxed. When you're ready, bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat, and then just roll off of your prop onto one side. Reach back and remove your prop, place it off to the side, And then we're going to lie on our back with our feet on the floor, knees bent. And we're going to wrap our arms over our body like we're giving ourselves a hug. Reaching your fingertips round towards your shoulder blades as far as you comfortably can. Walk the fingers round a tiny bit more. And breathe and feel the tightness you've created with this posture as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, soften. Then swap the arms, placing the other arm on top. Wrap the fingers round as far as they'll go and breathe deeply. And let go, enjoying the comfort of this embrace. Breathe in and out. And release the arms. Then we're just going to roll over onto our tummy. So making your way nice and slowly, not letting go of that relaxation that we've already brought. Coming onto your tummy with your chin on the mat. And then we're going to extend our arms. So you're lying with your arms at shoulder height. So you're lying in this cross shape with your chin on the mat. Then slide your left hand in beneath your shoulder and just push into that hand and begin to roll onto your right side. You can lift your right leg off the ground. It might lie on top of the left leg, or you might place your foot down behind you. It depends how flexible this right shoulder is. So you're opening up in the front of the right shoulder and the chest muscles that join onto that shoulder. So just be very mindful, just gently awakening that shoulder. If you feel any pain, move forward a little, back off. If you would like a little more, press back a little more. And just breathe into the sensations, keeping the shoulder relaxed. And then come back onto your tummy and extend the left arm, chin on the mat. Bring your right hand in beneath your shoulder and then roll onto the left side. Place your leg on top of the bottom leg or place your foot on the floor behind you. I have my head lifted slightly off the ground. Find the comfortable position for your head and neck. And breathe. If you feel pain, back off by rolling forward a little. If you feel you can go deeper, press into that hand and roll the hips over a little more. And breathe and really tune in to the sensation in that shoulder. And then when you're ready, you roll back onto your tummy. Bring that left hand in beneath your shoulder and then press into both hands and make your way up to a comfortable seated position. If you can, you want to sit cross-legged, but feel free to be kneeling or sitting with your legs bent in front of you if cross-legged is not right for you. So sitting up tall, feeling both sit bones on the mat and lengthening the spine. We're going to place our palms on our knees, and as you inhale, press against your knees gently, draw your shoulders back, your shoulder blades are coming together and your chest reaches forward. Lift your chin slightly, but not all the way up to the sky. Then we crush the back of the neck. We want to keep the back of the neck long. And then as you exhale, begin to round the shoulders forward, draw your tummy button towards your spine and round the spine. Bring your chin towards your chest. So this is seated cat-cow. Inhale to bring your low ribs forward, bring your chest forward, bring your shoulders back, lift your chin slightly. Exhale, rounding from the tummy button, pressing that tummy button back, rounding in the spine, rounding in the upper back, rounding the shoulders forward, chin to chest. Inhale, begin to bring your low ribs forward, your chest forward, and draw the shoulders back as you lift your chin. Exhale, draw that navel in as you round the mid back, upper back, shoulders, neck. Inhale, the rib cage comes forward, the chest comes forward, the shoulders come back, and the chin lifts. And then just come back to a neutral position and relax your arms. From here, we're going to turn our palms forward, have your fingers pointing down, and place your fingers on the ground just behind you. Then walk your hands back as far as they'll go, draw your shoulders back and lift your chest. And breathe. And we're just going to hold it here so your fingertips are on the ground, propping you up, but you're lifting the chest, drawing the shoulders back, and breathing into that chest and noticing how that feels. Try to expand the chest with the breath. Keep lifting the chest, keep drawing the shoulders back. I'm feeling very hot. I feel like there's heat rushing up to my head. Notice what you feel. And then release the fingers and just bring the arms round and give them a bit of a shake. Okay, so from here, let's come onto our hands and knees. We want to bring our knees directly beneath our hips, so we don't want the hips forward or back. They're directly above the knees, and our shoulders, wrists are directly beneath our shoulders, and spread your fingers wide. From here, we're going to walk our hands forward as far as we comfortably can. Keep your hips above your knees, your tailbone lifted, and just melt your chest down towards the earth. Your forehead comes towards the mat. It may not reach all the way down, that's okay. But feel like you're opening up in the armpits. I'm sending my tailbone up towards the sky, so arching a little in the low back to allow my heart to melt down further. I feel it in my armpits, my shoulders, my chest, and that space between the shoulder blades. And then begin to walk your hands towards you, coming back onto your hands and knees. From here, we're going to bring our right foot forward between our hands with the knee above the ankle. Place your left hand on the mat on the inside of that foot. Lift your chest to look forward and then twist towards the bent leg. And you can raise your right arm towards the sky, really lengthening that spine. And breathe. Breathe your tummy into your thigh. As you exhale, the tummy comes away from the thigh. Really draw that top arm back, opening up the chest. Then bring your hand down, placing it on the outside of your right foot. Then from here, we're going to lift up onto the fingertips, lift the chest, looking forward. Inhale the arms up overhead. And allow this front hip to lengthen forward, gently opening the hips. Turn your palms to face the front and then bend the elbows, really creating resistance as you bring your elbows down to shoulder height, cactus arms, opening up that chest. And breathe. On the next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands down on either side of the foot, and then come back to tabletop position with your knees side by side, but with a space between them, and your wrists beneath your shoulders. Then from here, let's bring our left foot forward between the hands, knee above the ankle, lengthen the chest with the hand on the inside of the foot, and then twist towards the bent leg. Inhale, reach that arm for the sky, and breathe. Really drawing the arm back to open the chest. The right hand is pressing the earth away. The shoulders are relaxed. And then exhale, bring that hand back down to the mat. Adjust your hands so that they're slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Bring your knee back and then curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky for down head dog. Relax the neck. Press into the hands. Your tummy moves towards your thighs. Your neck is relaxed. You're gazing towards your toes. Your tailbone, your sit bones are lifting to the sky. And breathe. On your next inhale, bend your right knee, look towards your hands, and step that foot forward between your hands. You might need to take a couple of steps, that's okay. Come up on your fingertips, feel balanced. And once you feel balanced, inhale to lift the arms up overhead. The hips sink down. Draw in the tummy to lift the spine out of the pelvis. Relax the shoulders. Then bring the hands down, clasp the hands behind the back, and lengthen the knuckles towards your heel, keeping that back leg strong and straight. Draw the shoulder blades together and open up the chest. And then just lengthen your knuckles down the back, leaning back ever so slightly, opening that chest. Breathing. And then release the clasp, bring the hands forward, place them on either side of the foot, and then lift the hips as you step back to downward facing dog. Relax the neck and breathe. On the next inhale, look towards your hands, bend that knee, bringing your thigh towards your ribs. Bring your hips forward as you step that foot between the hands. Take as many steps as you need. Lift your chest, look forward. When you feel steady and balanced, inhale to lift the body and arms, reaching the arms to the sky. Draw in the tummy, lift the spine long. And then bring the hands down behind the back, this time clasping the more unusual way. So the opposite thumb on top, lengthen the knuckles down the back, draw the shoulder blades back, and perhaps lean back slightly, lengthening the knuckles down further, opening that chest and breathing. If ever you can't breathe comfortably, back off. Bring the body upright, release the hands. Reach down to the mat and this time step back to plank. You can put your knees down if you like, or keep them lifted if that feels good for you. Your wrists are beneath your shoulders, your fingers are spread wide, your heels are lengthening back, your tailbone is not sinking down to the earth. or lifting up to the sky, you have a straight line in your back, all the way from your heels to your shoulders, and the crown of your head is a straight line. Place your knees down, bend the elbows back, keep them hugging to your ribs, and send your tailbone up towards the sky as your chest comes to the mat. Then inhale to lift the chest forward, draw the shoulders back, tops of the feet on the mat, coming into a cobra pose. Really draw the shoulders down, and then press in to the hands, come onto the knees, and bring the big toes together, widen the knees, and send the hips back to the heels for child's pose. You might go all the way back, or you might have your hips up here. If it's uncomfortable, you can use a cushion for support. Come back as far as is comfortable. Forehead on the mat if it goes. And your arms lengthening out in front. Relax the neck. Allow the spine to lengthen. And then walk the hands slowly towards you. Let's come up onto our knees, onto our shins, so up on high knees. And then come onto your toes, so your heels are a little higher. Engage your core, so feel strong here. Engage your glutes. Place your hands on your low back with your fingers pointing down, and draw your elbows and shoulder blades together. Lift your chest and allow your shoulders to come back. Keep your chin on your chest for modified camel. If you feel that you can go deeper, reach down and take hold of your heels. Keep pushing the hips forward. Keep the chin on the chest and breathe. Place your hands back on your low back if you're down at your heels, and lift back up. Come down onto your knees and bring your legs out in front. And we're going to roll down onto our back. So just place your elbows down, roll down onto your back, bring your knees to your chest, wrap your arms around your shins and hug those knees close to the body, stretching out the low back. And if you like, you can lift your nose up to your knees and really hug to round the spine in the opposite direction from that camel pose that we just did. And then roll the shoulders back down. Place the feet on the mat. Roll your arms open by your sides, so you have a little space in the armpits, palms towards the sky, fingers loosely curled. Extend one leg long and then the other, and allow your feet to just flop at the end of your legs. We're going to take a very short Shavasana here to just allow the benefits of our practice to integrate into the body. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, just let go. Notice the sensations and enjoy a few moments of silence. And begin to deepen your breath if you would like to come out. Otherwise, feel free to just lie here while I finish today's practice. Begin to move your fingers and toes. Perhaps you'd like to stretch the body long by reaching your arms out. Maybe you'd like to hug your knees to your chest. And then coming onto one side, place your top hand on the mat. And very gently and mindfully come back up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. If you enjoyed the practice, please do like the video and subscribe to my channel. It will help you find my videos more easily, and it helps support me to create more content which you can access for free. Thank you very much, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.